Karen, oh my gosh, travel, not only travel, but travel during a pandemic. That's a tough topic. And I guess we're probably all just hoping that you brought your magic wand with you, or the like. You know, travel impacts each and every one of us, regardless of what your role is, and whether it's relocation or day-to-day business travel makes no difference, or the myriad of different reasons that companies travel. It impacts us all. And I know just based on your leadership role there at HTNB with travel, and your current role as president of the Kansas City chapter of GBTA, which is the Global Business Travel Association. You know, I was really just reaching out to you, see what you're seeing out there, and I'm going to give you 100%, creative control on which way you want to take it, whether you want to talk about things at HTNB or you want to talk about what you're seeing in the industry. I'm going to kind of just leave that up to you. So, Karen, take it away.
Okay, I certainly will. Alex, thank you so much for including me on this. This is a fantastic opportunity just to be with some colleagues and have a good time while doing it. So thank you for this. Unfortunately, I did not bring my wand. It is in the shop and I'm not getting it back until 2021. So I did bring the next best thing, which is this. And it's so that I can sweep 2020 right out the door. So it's good. It's the next best thing.
Okay.
So, good afternoon, everybody. It's wonderful being here and being in Chiefs Kingdom. If you couldn't tell, we kind of like the Chiefs around here. I would love to be saying I'm holding a cold beverage that's of the adult variety, but you have to hug me because I gave blood today. So if you have a chance, please donate blood. Just because there is a pandemic, there's still a huge need for blood donors because people still have illnesses. So it's my PSA moment. Travel is a interesting word this right now, and for a company that has over $10 million in spend just in the three segments of air, hotel, and car, it's one of those that's obviously near and dear to my heart and a lot of others. And the good, I've kind of got the good, bad, and the ugly. And Alex said that he'll come on and just cut me off if I'm talking too much, so bear with me. But being that we are such a large company, we have over 3,200 employees, we have probably 1,200 travelers in a good year. We did have to put a travel ban in place come April, May timeframe, where even though we are considered essential because we are one of the the dominant U.S. transportation provider, we're still essential. So our doors never truly closed, but we did have to go on a very, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm totally just drawing a blank here. But basically it was very limited. It was a very limited amount of travel that was being done. At one point, I did see numbers that went to 100% down, right? So you can't get any further down than nobody's traveling. As of July 16th, we did open up that travel ban and said, this is essential travel only. It is client driven, meaning if our clients want to see us, we are going to go to them. But because our clients are mostly DOTs and a lot of federal places, they're not really wanting to see anybody right now. So it's been challenging. But again, there's no conferences, there's no internal office to office meetings that are happening. We're really pushing those off until 2021. We have one here in Kansas City that's also very near and dear to my heart, the HTNB National Toll Academy that comes in every June. We expect them, and 2020 June we had to push to November. Then we pushed, because we obviously thought, oh, this is going to be done before fall. And when it didn't happen, we have now pushed it out till March, thinking, okay, now it's going to be done. It's really going to be done. And we met just last week and said, we're still not confident enough in getting our travelers where they need to be and meeting in large groups. So we've now pushed it out back to June of 2021. Fingers crossed, it's going to happen. So that does bring me into kind of the traveler confidence that we are lacking right now as a industry. and it's us that are going to make this difference. And I say that because I have to travel. When I do travel, I want to feel comfortable and confident in my surroundings. By doing that, it could be as simple as taking that first plane out during the day. Yes, it's painful. There's reasons that they call it the early birds, right? And if you're not an early bird like me, it's a little painful. But I can guarantee you that the plane has been sanitized. It's sat overnight. It's, probably the cleanest you are ever going to see it. And the next cleanest flight is going to be the one right after that, because that's something that the partners of travel are really trying to push right now, is their promise and their responsibility within this pandemic. So they are, I'm sure you've seen it all over the news. You can go to any of their websites on what each airline, what each car rental is doing, what each hotel brand. It's amazing. So I really have to give props to all of those that are on the supplier side, because they're really trying hard to keep everyone safe and comfortable at the same time. Now, that does not mean that I do not travel with hand sanitizer, extra masks, possibly some gloves if I have to run a subway or anything like that. But it is something that I think is getting there. So we can see a lot of the professionals are starting to talk about the rebound of the pandemic. Post-COVID is a buzzword that I'm hearing. We're hoping that that is the case. Again, I tell everybody, wash your hands. Just wash your damn hands. That's like the number one. It's pretty simple, but you'd be surprised, even in today's society, how many people I see that just don't. So that's, if I could wear a t-shirt, if somebody wants to make me a t-shirt, I'll wear it. But I think that that's what we have to get to. And I think it's getting there. And I think it takes all of the industry to really, chime in and talk it out, and talk about the traveler experiences. That's one thing that I'm reaching out to people today, that are traveling. How was your experience? What are you seeing? How are you feeling? Because these are things that I can't control, but I have my partners in place and I have trust in them. I have to. And then I'm getting feedback from the people that are literally boots on the ground and are traveling. And they are very impressed with how the different brands are working, keeping everybody safe, putting seals on their doors, things like that. As it relates to, and I'll make this really quick because I feel like Alex is probably going to come on here at any minute and give me the gong. But I think as it directly relates to like a relocation, I'm actually seeing that piece of our essential travel moving. That is happening. People are going to project sites and they want to stay. And sometimes it might be easier in the long run to get, a unit that's going to be there for quite a while.